This video is about the leadership ladder, which is a new framework that Beachbody introduced, I think it was in late 2015. And the point of the leadership ladder, before we go through it all, the whole reason for this is Rank and Volume and Success Club by themselves don't tell the whole story. So the company looked at, some diamond coaches, their business just builds and builds from there, and some diamond coaches kind of stall out. So the company looked at what factors were going along with and determining who grew versus who stalled out. And then by identifying those factors, the company allowed us to set those as benchmarks for, what areas we might be weak in, what areas we need to focus on more in order for our businesses to grow if we want to be in this for the long haul. So that's what you're looking at right here. And the place that you find this is within your Coach Online office. It's under News and Training. And then if you click on Training, when that page loads, there's a leadership ladder section that you click on to get to the page that you're seeing now. So News and Training, then leadership ladder. So what you have here is just all of the rungs. And so to be a business starter, probably the toughest one for most brand new coaches is to be hitting Success Club 5. If you're doing that, you're easily going to have, by the way, bonus points, BP, that's what it stands for. I will admit I don't 100% understand that BP, how that's different from PV, personal volume, and TV, team volume. I understand PV and TV really well. I don't 100% know where they're getting to the BP per month. And to be really honest with you, if you're getting the rest of the benchmarks at any of these rungs, the BP comes from the rest of them. So I haven't focused on it too much, but those are the benchmarks. These numbers, obviously it goes up and up as you get higher on the ladder. So I'm not going to be focusing on, so it's your commissions. But it's not, so like, for example, I looked at mine and it's like around 600 BP per month, but I'm earning closer to $1,000 a month. So this isn't exactly your dollars per month that you're earning, but it's a significant chunk of it. So then Success Club 5, I have a whole video about what is Success Club, but if you're getting 5 points, it means you are bringing in 3 new customers with a challenge pack. And that is the kind of full experience, like Rolls-Royce experience of what we offer as coaches. So it's a package that includes a workout, a nutrition guide, Shakeology, a support group, and coaching. So when someone purchases a challenge pack, they are signaling that they are committing to work on many different facets of their nutrition, fitness, and overall health throughout the course of a month. And, every coach does this differently. But for me, when someone purchases a challenge pack, they get my support for as long as they want it. Going forward, even without any additional purchase, a lot of them stay on Shakeology because it's awesome. But so that's what a challenge pack is, in case you're diving into this video and just found this, and you're not a coach yet. So each of those is 2 points. And then a Shakeology home direct order from a new customer is 1 point. So any combination of the 2 points or the 1 point combined to get to at least 5 points, and you're at Success Club. And like I said, for a business starter, that is going to be the hardest part, because your highest paid rank is coach. All that means is you have joined. You officially have a coach account. It doesn't even say that you have to be active. So making Success Club is the first thing that they want us to focus on. And that just continues all the way across Success Club 5 at all the rungs. That's kind of the minimum that they want all coaches to have for your business to be growing. It just means you're bringing in 3 to 5 new people every month that you're going to be working with. And, if you stop bringing in new people, then the business isn't growing. Yes, you might have a very strong business with your existing customers, but They want us always to be branching out, reaching more and more people every month because we still have a lot of people who need our help with fitness and nutrition. All right, let's look at the Team Builder Run. 250 bonus points, Success Club 5. We've been over that already. Emerald rank, I'm not going to go into all of the details, but the most important feature is you have 2 coaches on your team underneath you. One on your left leg, one on your right leg. And if this seems scary to a brand new coach, if you're like, well, I just started and how can I teach anybody? How can I mentor anyone yet when I just started? Believe me, I get that. And there's some truth to that because you will learn quite a bit as you go and you'll become more confident as a mentor the more that you continue and the more that you learn and practice yourself. But those first 2 coaches could just be discount coaches. They could be people who tried a challenge group with the package that I described before. They tried it 1 month and they decide, okay, I want to stay on Shakeology and get a discount, or I want to be part of this whole Beachbody thing, this system that you've got going on, and I want to stay involved in that community for the foreseeable future. So they decide to join as a coach, but it's really more like they are, I call them preferred customers. If they're a coach for a discount only, like a VIP, they know they're always going to be hearing from me at least once a month, my preferred customers, just reaching out to check in with them and find out if there's any way that I can help them. So don't let Emerald scare you. It doesn't have to necessarily be somebody who wants to make this their business and then also feel like you have something to teach or to offer. It doesn't have to be like you're the ultimate authority on all things having to do with fitness and nutrition. It really can just be, hey, I joined this community. I'm having a great time. It's really, really helped me enact healthier behaviors in my own life. And hey, would you want to be part of it too? It's like a friend, friends forming a club together. So don't necessarily think of it as you're these people's boss. There are different ways to cast it that, it's a lot less threatening, but that's Emerald rank. And then I shouldn't say threatening, like intimidating is what I meant. So then over here, this is personally sponsored coaches with 1 or more Success Club points. And you're supposed to have 2 of those to be a team builder. So it doesn't say which leg they're on, just any 2 coaches. So if you're Emerald, you only have 2. If you have hit Emerald, you're starting to get more than 2 coaches on your team. Then at least 2 of those have to get at least 1 Success Club point. It just means they either had somebody subscribe to Shakeology Home Direct or also the Performance System Home Direct. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it, but it's essentially really clean supplements, sports performance supplements. Shakeology is more like a multivitamin with kind of complete nutrition and a lot of different supplement ingredients. The Performance System is a little bit, it's a simpler ingredient list, and it's basically to help your muscles recover and repair, and then also a pre-workout that energizes you and hydrate for during your workout. So that's the Performance System. Performance or Shakeology, you can get your 1 Success Club point that way, or 2 points for each challenge pack, which is a combo of fitness, nutrition, and support. All right, so we've got, for Team Builder rank, you've got 2 coaches who are on the board with Success Club in the previous month. And by the way, if you get 2 coaches on the board, then, and you meet all these other conditions, in the following month, you'll be a team builder, but it's only for 1 month. So you go back down the ladder the month after if you don't get your 2 coaches to get at least 1 Success Club point. And that's okay. That's just kind of the nature of the business. We all go up and down a little bit. But I just wanted to explain to you that once you hit that rung, it doesn't hold unless you keep making these benchmarks every month. So then the last one, 200 team volume points on your weak leg. Again, there are whole videos that explain the strong leg and the weak leg. I'm not going to go into it here, but just know, so this means the coaches on your weak leg, which, if you're Emerald, you may only have 1. You would have to have at least 1 coach on your weak leg. And that would mean they either, the combination of what that coach buys and sells has to be 200 volume points. So for example, Shakeology is 90 volume points for a 1 month supply. Now, if you have several coaches on your weak leg, it's going to be a lot more likely that you'll easily get those 200 team volume points. If it's just one coach, they've got to be, selling a few things over the course of a month to get to those 200 team volume points. So those are the benchmarks for Team Builder. Next, we go up to Team Leader. So this is 1,000 bonus points per month, still hitting Success Club 5. Here they're at Diamond rank, so it's 4 and 4. 4 coaches on the left leg, 4 coaches on the right leg. All of those 8 have to be active, and then you have to have 1 emerald on the left and 1 emerald on the right. In addition to that, to be a team leader, you need to have 4 personally sponsored coaches. They can be anywhere in your organization as long as they are personally sponsored. 4 coaches on the board for Success Club in the previous month, and 5,000 team volume on your weak leg. And this is the one that really trips me up as a team leader. My weak leg right now is not close to 5,000, but I'm working on getting there. But this is the one that's been the hardest to build up to for me. So I'm not sure if that's the case for everyone, but with Team Builder, most months I don't have a problem hitting the rest of these, but getting to that 5,000 is the most elusive. And then as we go up, Organization Leader, 2,500 bonus points, Success Club 5, 2-star diamond. This at this point means you have 1 diamond coach on each of your legs. So I just described the requirements for diamond. Now, not only are you holding your diamond rank, but you have 2 coaches underneath you, 1 on each leg, who are also holding their diamond rank. And then at least 6 personally sponsored coaches who are on the board for Success Club. So that means if you've got your 2 diamonds, you don't just sit back and say, okay, my work is done. You keep developing new leaders. So you have those 2 diamonds, but you have 6 who are on their way to diamond. They're really actively working the business as evidenced in their Success Club points. And by this time, you have 15,000 team volume points on your weak leg as you're putting more coaches there, and those coaches are working the business. And then the last element of being an organization leader is you also have 2 personally sponsored team leaders. So you have 2 people on your team, two personally sponsored coaches on your team who fulfill all of these requirements that you see here under team leader. Now, finally, executive leader, the highest rung on the leadership ladder, and there are not that many of these in the company as a whole, but if you're in it for the long haul, this is what we're all working towards. 8,500 bonus points per month, still Success Club 5. You're at 5-star diamond rank. It means that you have 5 diamond coaches personally sponsored, 3 on one leg, 2 on the other. So it can't be, all of them on the same leg. It has to be 3 and 2. So you might have, 8 diamond coaches, but you might still only be 5-star because of the way that they're distributed. You have to be 5-star diamond and then have at least 8 personally sponsored coaches on the board for Success Club in the previous month. And here it's 50,000 team volume in your weak leg and 4 personally sponsored team leaders. So what this is showing as you go up is not only are you doing the behaviors of helping your clients with their fitness and nutrition each month, and that shows up in your Success Club because you are running programs, you're offering programs, and people are signing up for them with a challenge pack. Okay, so that's helping your clients. Not only are you doing that, but you are also training leaders, developing leaders. You're teaching people what you've learned how to do. You're teaching people how you have done it so that they can replicate it. And that's shown by, you have your 5 diamond leaders here. So you got to diamond. Now you're telling them how you did it. You're helping them do it as well. You're helping new coaches get on the board with Success Club points, and you are helping your personally sponsored coaches also achieve the team leader rank. which, it has to do with rank, it has to do with mentorship, leadership, and then these points really follow naturally as your organization grows. Like, I've never gone out and said, okay, I really need to get to 5,000 points on my weak leg. I'm going to really focus on that this month. That's not my objective. My objective is to, well, I mean, the big picture objective is to lead a movement, to show people that, number one, taking care of your health is not impossible. Okay, anyone can do it no matter how busy you are. And number two, it's worth doing. It's worth prioritizing. And, there's a whole history that I've shared in other videos on my page, but I have a history of an eating disorder, terrible body image issues, and so many women are still stuck in that. And just self-loathing is something that I have really, really struggled with throughout my life. And, it's been quite an effort to start to work my way out of that and to emerge from that. So all through my business, I'm sharing what I've learned to inspire people that they can do that too, and that they don't have to put up with going through life just feeling like they're not good enough. People give up on their dreams, and I want people to believe in their dreams. And so these are all, I'm not looking at the points. I have my eyes on this vision, and I'm looking for people who connect with this vision to help me implement it. My coaches have maybe a slightly different vision for their team too, but I'm looking for people who want to be part of this. And they go through one of my programs, they see how powerful it can be, and I train them to lead their own programs along similar lines. So that's the vision. And, we have a system with Beachbody that's helped so many people not only lose weight, but regain their health, regain self-confidence, or, gain self-confidence for the first time when they never had it before, and become really, none of us is ever in control of life. That's kind of a joke if we think that we are, but really helping people feel like they are in the driver's seat of their own life, that, come what may, they get to choose the life that they want. And so that's what this is really about. We have a system that really makes that possible for people. Fitness is empowerment. Taking charge of your nutrition leads to happiness. And with that support and that community where we really lift each other up, I've started to believe that the world is a happy place, a kind place, where I really, the world felt very cruel at times to me in the past. And so to really trust the universe that, yes, bad things may happen, but on the whole, things are going to be just fine. There's people out there to support me. Not everyone is out to get me. It's an amazing feeling to really have that trust in the universe. And so when you look at all of these points, let's not get sidetracked, okay? When we keep our eye on the vision, all the rest of this follows. So I don't want to get too bogged down in it, but I did want to explain the leadership ladder that, if you want a business whose income is going to sustain you, you have to be looking at, not only do you have these awesome programs where you're helping your clients, but you also are passing that along. I kind of feel like pay it forward is cliched, but paying it forward to other people where, you're not keeping it to yourself. You are going out and looking for people who could benefit from being in this business and inviting them. And if they feel that, yes, this is something I want to do, then you don't just take their enrollment and say, see ya, but you mentor them and figure out how to be a good leader so you can help them unlock their own potential. And that's what the leadership ladder is really about. So hopefully you're understanding the numbers and you're seeing the vision after listening to this, but please let me know if you still have any questions. I would be happy to answer them. Thank you for listening.